Hi, last time we learned how to find your pulse or heart rate. I'm going to show you why that's useful to know when doing aerobic exercise. Now we're going to do a little math here, but if math isn't one of your strengths, don't worry about it. Just try to get the general idea. I'll make it easier later. Trust me. The target heart rate zone consists of two numbers, a low number and a high number. My zone is 129 to 144 beats per minute. This means that when I'm doing aerobic exercise, like my exercise bike, I want my pulse or heart rate to be above 128 but below 145. This means that my exercise intensity is enough to improve my cardiorespiratory system, but not so much that it's going to cause injuries. To do the math, we first need to know a few things like your maximum heart rate and your resting heart rate. We discussed your resting heart rate in the last video. The maximum heart rate is an estimated value that tries to predict how fast your heart could possibly work. To find the real value, we'd have to have a maniac chase you for a few minutes to see how high it could really go. But for now, we'll just estimate it by subtracting your age from 220. We also need to know the intensity of how hard you intend to work. This is represented as two percentage values, like 60% for the low end and 75% for the high end. We're going to use something called the Carvonian Method for calculating your target heart rate zone, and, well, here it is. You're going to enter the values for your MHR, or maximum heart rate, and RHR, resting heart rate, in these equations. You're also going to enter the lower intensity percentage value and the higher intensity value. I recommend 60% as the low end for now and 75% for the high end. Are you confused yet? Here are the equations with my personal information. If you're still confused, that's okay. But you need to get your math game up. Until then, go to the link in the video description and use this automated tool. You'll just need to enter your age and the low and high intensity percentage values for it to work. Once you have the low and high numbers of your target heart rate zone, try taking a quick pulse the next time you're doing aerobic exercise to see if the intensity is right for you. Okay, that's it for now. Next time we'll go over a simpler method for the target heart rate zone. Bye. Okay, I put my glasses on for this next part because in the anime world, that's how you show people that you're smart. When I was a kid, I was awful at math, and I'm still far from an expert, but as I grew older, I started to see how I could use math to get things done, like calculating an area so that I could buy carpet for a room, or adjusting a recipe when cooking, or how to design video games. Remember the X and Y coordinate stuff in math class? Well, in video games it turns out you need to know that to figure out where game elements are, what they look like, and where they're going. If you thought X and Y was weird, wait until you take a look at Z. So, if you're a math hater, give it another shot and see how it could open up new opportunities for you. If you want to see what I'm talking about when it comes to making games, check out the video description for a free game creation program called Fusion. You need to have a Mac or PC to run the software though. If you don't have a computer, check out Scratch, which should work from any web browser. Okay, now I'm done.